They tell me who it is. I go, who's that guy? I go, no, Iago. He's the villain guy. So the other thing I highly recommend is try to figure out which cast member are you being asked about. Are you being asked about, the administrator? These are the cast in the members of the play, right? Are you being asked about the broker dealer, an investment advisor rep, an agent? So that would be one thing I would ask you to kind of do. And then what questions are being offered to you? What I like to do is cover up the answer set and say, okay, what do I think the answer is? I did that with a young lady in tutoring, and she gave me the most vulgar answer. I said, well, what do you think the answer is? We covered it up. And I said, well, now, good news, you're correct, but that's not how NASA is going to say that. So now what we got to do is shop the answer set and pick out the answer in the legalese that most closely approximates what you said, right? So that's a challenge. Sometimes I get attorneys who say, Dean, if I don't pass, it's going to be embarrassing. I go, absolutely. It'll be embarrassing because if anybody should understand the legalese, it should be you. So that's one part of the 65. And those are the ones I think are the most wordy, right? And then you got the investment questions. The investment questions are a little less wordy. The other thing I would say on 65 particularly is I'd like you to have a margin of safety. If you have a margin of safety, like we had some people telling us they're getting high 70s, low 80s on practice tests, give yourself permission to, guess B in the sign of the universe and move on. Right? You may not need to get that right if you have abundance rather than scarcity.